Hello, Internet. Thank you for joining us for episode 60 of In the Last Remaining Light. It's been a long evening, hasn't it? I am your storyteller, Nathan, and as always, I am joined by Sai playing Mary, Katie playing Iris, and Jillian playing Tyr. We last left off with our coterie split three ways.
For the first time, right? No, that's not right.
Oh, I'm sure we've done it before. But it is rare. It is rare to split three ways. Iris has woken in the prince's residence to get ready for the ball of a lifetime. Elysium is tonight, just an hour or two hence to begin, at an alternate location. It's time for the pretty girls to get ready. Tyr is not one of those girls.
Nope.
Tyr does not want to go to a ball. Tyr is more of a Thunderdome kind of gal. She's carved her way out of captivity and is headed north with her eternal companion, Billy the Lasombra Primitive, in tow, riding shotgun in her skull. And Mary. Mary's free. She's got a car. She's got Neo. Open I-5 beckons. Scipio, he's apparently dead. Her contacts in the Second Inquisition believe him to be the eldest kindred in Seattle, reduced to ash. But the riot he caused hasn't quite died down. It heads east out of downtown, up to the Starlit Lounge, the home of Mary's sire. Does she go to the open road? A truckload full of cash, by the way. Or do the ties of her family bind her?
That doesn't sound like Mary's business.
Perhaps not. We begin tonight with Tyr. In the back seat is a staked Banu Hakim enforcer of Cambrilla law and a bitchin' sword.
Sword. Oh, I'm excited again. All of the fear is gone.
She's got one hand on the driving wheel of this Cadillac Escalade, and she's headed north. You speak to the passenger side seat as if someone's there. Because there is.
Yeah, somebody is there.
Billy's voice is familiar to you. So, reason I didn't kill him is he's really hard to find.
I feel like you buried the lead like a little bit on that one.
Yeah, okay. So he's easy to find. Cause he finds you and he never misses a meal.
Okay. I mean, we have that covered.
Yeah, you and the local constabulary is going for a swim.
Great. Tyr's going to like look over her shoulder at the staked woman in the back. I advise you make peace with your god or yourself or whatever. And then focuses back up.
You just hucked her back there, and she's in complete paralysis from the stake through her heart. Her eyes are ghastly, white, and open.
Can
But
she
they
sense
do not
like
acknowledge you.
vampires? Okay. Can vampires sense stuff in torpor? They just get knocked out, right? They just like
Iris heard things while she was staked, right?
Absolutely.
Good.
I was like, good for her, but no. Okay.
Not good for her. Good for me. Make peace with your god, bitch.
It is different from kindred to kindred.
Mm,
A working theory would be that those who are closer to their original selves experience more, even though they are staked. And those that are older simply sleep. Someone,
well, no.
an intrepid scientist with a flair for not giving a shit about his subjects, could probably do a wonderful test to figure that out. For all kindred kind.
That sounds important. Somebody should do that. Important and morally just.
But in any case, the woman in the back seat does not acknowledge you. She gazes up and out the passenger side backseat window. She looks uncomfortable, though. She's resting on the quillions of the sword.
I'll get that in a minute. Just so he like lives in like an underwater cave, like a little sea monster or something.
Right, so it's something like that. He's part of the land up here, north of the domain. It
Uh-huh.
wouldn't shock me if you ended up someplace like that. He doesn't go out in public.
Okay.
But
I'm
like you
just
said, he doesn't miss a meal. He eats the jumpers.
I see.
We're coming up to the bridge over the Snohomish. Get out, take your friend, climb to the top.
The thing is, this would feel like a trap if I didn't know you wanted to die very specifically.
If I thought that throwing you off a bridge would kill you, then yeah, this would be a trip. But it won't.
Yeah. Okay. So me and the lady, we jump off the bridge, and he'll show up, big splash, like ringing the doorbell.
Big splash. Make sure you go deep.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. just think Tyr's grip is slowly tightening on the steering wheel the further she gets from Iris. It's just like, okay.
Doesn't take long. The bridge looms ahead. It's old. One of those like 1940s, 50s arches supporting it, rising up above it. And about 3/4 of the way across the river, there's a tower. There's no lane to pull over in. And you get the feeling that it might be by design. People
I
jump
see
off
the
this
lone
bridge.
walk.
Cops want to know about it.
Mm. Do I think it would be an easy enough walk, or is this like a big ass bridge? It's going to take me a hot minute to get to this tower.
It's about 3/4 of a mile across.
Oh, okay.
Thing is, you only got the one leg.
It's amazing how quick you forget. God damn it. Well, I'm not walking it. That's. They can find the car. It's not my car.
You also got to carry your friend.
Yeah, I can't. This lack of a leg is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna drive there. No reason. No reason not to.
The Cadillac gently glides to a stop right underneath the coppery green tower. It's rectangular. And you can see just over a tiny little barrier is a steel entrance to a staircase leading up. As soon as you stop, the horns begin to blare. This is the road out of Seattle, and it is 7:45 p.m. It is in high traffic.
Turn my hazards on. I get out.
You hobble around the side of the vehicle, and you catch the gaze of this bearded, scarf-wearing man sitting in his Prius, laying on the horn, staring at you. As you walk to the passenger side seat to gather your passenger.
When I get to her, first off, is she wearing like a belt and sheath or something to hold like the sword when she's not, because I want it.
You kind of rifle through her jacket, and you can see that there is a shoulder harness. Rides up around her arms and then down around her waist.
It's fucking complicated.
The weapon itself is in a scabbard that hooks into this. Rides high underneath the left arm. It's obviously designed to kind of maybe be concealed under a coat. It's anybody who's really looking will see it. It's a big ass fucking sword, but
could I attach it to my belt and holster that I have? Like, is there a way to just slip it in there?
Absolutely.
Perfect. She can keep hers. Just the fucking horn. I could just throw a car into the water. That seems like a big splash, you know? That's okay.
Might work.
I am.
Might
Mhm.
scare him off.
You guys are fucking picky. Pier kind of like looks at her situation. From where I am, I'm assuming the guy behind me can't like fully see me if I'm like up against the car, or am I just incredibly visible going about my business?
You are incredibly visible.
Perfect.
If you walk around to the front of the vehicle, there's some obscuration there. But when you get back out and you have that sword clipped into your belt, the scabbard hanging, it's a little bit awkward because it wasn't perfectly designed for that, but whatever. It's on there. And an unconscious body draped over your shoulder and a missing leg. Yeah. Yeah, you're a little conspicuous.
I'm going to look this man in the eyes. I'm gonna start walking. I got somewhere to go. I got things
He's
to do.
laying into that horn, and you are totally gonna roll your unspent humanity or unspent willpower.
Go fuck up this guy. I don't even want to roll. I want to fuck up this guy's shit. I'm rolling willpower or humanity. Which one did you say?
Willpower, unspent willpower.
Okay, okay. I was just like both of them almost vaguely in the same range. Three. It's your lucky day, buddy boy.
Oh, it is. You could just feel the back of your teeth when you locked eyes with this kind. This kind that has no fucking idea. Works in an office, drives his Prius,
I hate him.
thinks he's
This is the
important.
true villain of the fucking campaign. I hate this man. I hate this. If I had two legs, I would kick my car to block as much of this fucking road as I could. But I feel like if I kick it, I will just casually fall over. So I'm gonna push forward, and if I ever see him in his Prius again, I'll kill him. So it's a done deal. Fate is sealed. If I see him again, he's dead.
Tyr, you hobble over the barriers. It's difficult, but I'm not going to make you roll. And up the stairs you go. Your footsteps are heavy with the additional weight. A lot of noise in the steel box on steel steps, clanging your way up to the top. About halfway up, you see a cricket. It's been following you for a little bit, hopping up the steps. By the time you're 3/4 of the way up, there's 3 of them. They jump. And they jump.
I
And they
assume
jump.
they're having to go slower. They're just like, bitch, come on. Hurry up. Just a little smile at him. Just like, just, just like,
They look back at you. You're kind of oddly colored. oddly textured. Not green. They're kind of beige,
Oh no.
shiny.
Does it look like skin?
Roll your composure and awareness.
Composure. Just grabbed a handful of red dice, like I'm hungry. One. There's a
Some
lot of
weird looking crickets. Those are some weird looking crickets. It just takes so much of your focus and effort to be a one-legged person operating a 2x4 and carrying another person up a set of stairs.
That makes sense. Crickets,
By the time
not
you've
my top concern.
by the time you're able to focus on a cricket, it's time to take the next step up. Brace the 2x4 against the side and do a little hop of your own. The air bites at you when you get to the top. And there's a whole mess of these crickets.
See you in a minute.
Water's below. It's still a little creepy looking down 70 feet into the water. You can still hear horns blaring now that you're out in the open. People are squeezing by that lane. You've shut down a major artery out of Seattle.
Oops.
A lot of fathers will be late to dinner.
Aw. That's sad for them. I'm gonna look at this like it's almost like a group of little cheerleaders being like, bitch, let's go. Jump, bitch. Hi, I'm new to the neighborhood. And if I just like do I have to like jump to make it to the water, or if I just like casually slumped over, I would fall in? I couldn't hear you. I'm going to
God,
assume
quiet
good.
again.
Hey guys, while he's gone, game plan. What are we doing?
I don't
What
know.
the fuck are we doing? Okay, no.
Nothing.
Back.
Okay.
This is the thing that we are going to deal with. And we're not going to jump off the bridge. Unless we jump off the bridge. Okay.
So do I have to leap, or if I just kind of like ragdoll fall forward when I hit the water?
It requires a tiny bit of a leap. Not much, but a difficult task for a one-legged person with a cadaver in tow.
You're a pain in the ass. Like just directly to this woman whose life I'm ending.
Go ahead and roll me strength athletics. Minus
have I lost my roused
4.
blood? God.
Yes, you have lost your roused blood.
That's fine. -4. Oh, I gotta put something on that bitch. There's no way I can't. Or I'm just a normal ass person trying to haul a body. I'm gonna I'm going to activate prowess. I'm fine. So that's +3. Or anything, I could rouse the blood also. I'm going to rouse the blood. I don't want to slam into the fucking bridge. That's how she goes, boys.
You don't want to lose your snack.
I gotta hold on to this bitch. Okay, so put my mark in there. Okay, so rousing the blood and activating prowess is kind of like rolling normal now. Okay. Neat. I think I might also try to. Would weight of the feather help me once I'm in the air? Would that help me at all with impact?
You would not want that if you wanted to go deep.
You right. I'm gonna ride this bitch down like a boogie board. Okay. Normal. It's not good. Dropped everything. It's not good. It's not bad. Would you be willing to give me a number that is what I'm trying to hit, or is it a shot in the dark?
You need 3 successes.
That's what I have. Okay. Trying to hold on to this goddamn willpower. I'm trying to be responsible. Today is a day for a responsible tier. I got 3 successes. Let's go, beach.
You leap off of this bridge like Captain America with a shield.
I should do something to negate this damage that's about to happen. Wait. Wait, I forgot. I forgot things hurt me also.
The water rushes up towards you.
Toughness. I'm gonna assume it's not aggravated damage.
And you splat. Either the water is a watermelon, or or your new Captain America shield is. But somebody's got to be the watermelon. Those are the laws of physics.
I mean, what else is she here for? She's the dinner bell. She's hitting the ground first. But whatever the damage is, it takes 4 off of it.
Take a single point of damage.
All right. No problem. No problem.
Hitting the water from this height snaps your neck back. But your new lady friend takes the brunt of it.
She's nice like that.
You hang on to her, fully extended with an arm around her collar. But the water drives at you, slows you, you arch. And there's that familiar mortal sensation of a lack of air. You're still not used to it. You may never be. The water invades your lungs and you fall down into the blackness. At the bottom, in the low light of the first hour of darkness, there are only massive black shapes down here. Down here in the cold. The two of you kick up dust and sediment. But you're not the only thing kicking up dust and sediment. looming in the distance, a massive half oval shape rises out of the darkness. The same texture as the riverbed floor. It arches up and rolls towards you. Just a silhouette. Maybe 25 feet long.
Oh, this is a big boy.
It regards you curiously.
Can't talk. I'm underwater. I'll pull my lady friend forward and kind of let her move a bit in front, like float in front of me. I can't really move that much. I couldn't get away if I wanted to.
Her neat ponytail is ruined. She glides out in front of you, hair splayed out. If it wasn't so dark, you'd know that it was golden. Like it was in the car when you drove a stake through her heart. Over her shoulder, the silhouette bobs down, arching towards her. Swimming towards you both, picking up speed.
I can't go anywhere and I'm no bitch, so if I'm part of the snack, I'm part of the snack. So I'm just gonna maybe like lean back a bit to have just like a bit of distance between us, but I'm not swimming. Can't really.
Go ahead and roll me intelligence and awareness.
You want to swim. Bitch, swim. Intelligence what?
Awareness.
Awareness. I mean, he is a big boy. That was kind of the dice. 2.
I think we
Can't
lost
hear
him
you.
again.
We lost
Yeah.
you again. I'm gonna swim backward.
And we
I
swim.
should go, right? The second you
Well-
make a decision, then there's a roll, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, oh no, it's spicy.
And are you smart enough to figure this out, roll?
Hey, how smart is tiered?
Thank you for joining us for a live troubleshooting session of
Hey.
OBS Ninja. We'll be handing out tech tips at the end.
Aw.
Or soliciting them from the crowd, actually, would probably be the thing that we should do.
Join us for the talk back after the show. Yeah, I got 2 successes.
Behind you, like a team of predators working as a team, another silhouette has begun to move. You turn to look at it just as from behind the blonde, a massive appendage of some sort extends around her, curling around her waist. It is probably the size and thickness equal to her torso.
Oh.
She's yanked, sped away into the darkness, along with the current, out to sea. facing the silhouette behind you, you make out the form of a man. It's massive. And from somewhere in its center mass, that same appendage reaches out, unfurling like its own large intestine to collect you.
Sometimes you gotta get collected, am I right, boys? Yeah. Came here to talk to a guy. Not gonna run away from him.
It slides gently around you, the same temperature as the water, perfectly smooth. Cradles you up against its torso. This close you can see. It's the chest of a man, bare, shaven, and you're clutched underneath it like a babe.
This is the nicest somebody's held me like this whole time. This is great.
And you shoot through the water, following the other silhouette.
Here we go.
Mary,
Yeah, we stop there because that's the last thing you see.
That's the last thing
And
you're
tears
ever see.
done.
She's swaddled like a little baby, and that's it. End of story.
going home and out to sea. Mary, you've got the world at your feet. You're merging
I'm
onto
good.
high five. Neo looks over at you. South? North?
We gotta get out of here. I mean, I don't mind going south, because that's where Lydia and Jackie are.
You have
But-
friends?
But we're gonna pass through Seattle. If we do that, well, I mean, we can take the long way around, but I feel like right now the priority is to get out of Seattle. So let's go north or east. I feel like east is harder though. It's very
We can
mountainous.
go. We can go through the mountains. I-90. It cuts through Seattle, but
We'll go north. Nathan tried to tempt me to go like, oh no, what if we,
You could go to Bianca's house. Go see the riot.
I'm not even gonna make a call. I'm not even gonna make a call at the Starlit Lounge because I feel like someone's gonna pick up, and I don't know. That feels very risky. I gotta get out of the city.
Can't even tell
Yeah.
Yuki to get out. Wow.
Sucks to suck you.
Yeah, like she made one of my friends like vampire blood addicted, so I'm getting out of here. I'm going north. Yeah, I guess this is it. Bye guys. But I will check my phone. Is there a place where I can buy a spare phone along the road?
oh, certainly. Certainly.
I would like to do that because I only have one phone right now, and that phone, the FBI know about it, which is fine. I mean, they're like a mess right now.
For now.
But I'm gonna get another like phone, disposable.
Neo pulls onto I-5 against the flow of traffic, heading south into Seattle towards I-90. It'll take you into the north part of the city.
Oh, do I need to go to Seattle to buy a phone?
In order to hit the main artery going east.
Oh, I'm going north.
The only true break would be north, and you
We
can
are
buy a phone.
going north. We are not
Okay.
passing by Seattle.
Okay.
I don't care if we think Scipio is probably dead. I know. Unless there's something to see in Seattle, but yeah.
There's a nice
We're going
crater
north.
downtown.
Yeah. Oh,
Neo heads north.
if there's a place where I could get a phone and like check the news, that'd be great. Like turn on the TV.
He puts
All right, we have a
Uh,
radio. Right.
he puts a
let's,
couple of miles north between you and the beach landing.
Oh,
And
sorry.
and then pulls over. There are cell phone stores. A Verizon Wireless is here to meet your needs. Open late. He pulls into the parking lot just as they're closing up. You walk in, and the place is covered in iPads and cell phones. An associate greets you. Hello. If I could just get your name and number, I'll go ahead and put you in our list.
what list?
Oh, just to wait for a new phone. Everyone
Wait
comes
for
in at the end here.
Oh my gosh. You know what? In Seattle, I would just buy a phone off the street.
Oh, we'll get you a phone. I just have to help these other people first.
How many people are there?
There are 2 or 3 milling about. One is being helped at the counter.
I mean, oh right. Oh, this is a waiting line. They're not trying to make me. Okay. Maybe they'll go fast. I feel like they won't. But I'll wait like a minute. And if they don't, I'm going to talk to this person again.
The crowd in the store continues to matriculate as you wait. There are TVs playing the local news up around the walls. The newscaster jumps into the evening's events. Rioting has died down in downtown Seattle, but has moved eastward up into Capitol Hill, centering around the club district. I guess no action for you tonight, huh, Jenna? That's right, Bob. I'm not going clubbing tonight. I never go clubbing. Here's Tom with the weather.
They seem awfully chipper considering everything that's happened. Just like they're just throwing around batter. Okay. No news about the explosion at Okay. Oh, okay. That's kind of scary. Because that could either be it could be vampire or FBI or both. Okay. I'm gonna go back up to the counter and I'm gonna turn on awe immediately. Like I'm just gonna turn it on. Like You see, I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to get to the border by like before midnight.
Oh, okay. I understand. We have a lot of Canadians try to get through. Uh, Miss, just wait, just a second. Just be be a normal, calm person. Um, the attendant looks at the customer who is flabbergasted at having services attention stolen away from her.
I'll look at this customer and I'll be like, yeah, you know, like turn on awe. Um, I'm sorry. It's gonna be fast. I don't need. I know my way around
Oh,
phones. You know, things are so things are so
okay.
difficult for me right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It's been one emergency after another. I can wait.
Yeah. How do you come from? Where do you come from?
Oh, I'm from Bollywood. It's just east um out of Seattle.
You have no family in Seattle.
Oh, I commute. I don't live in Seattle.
Oh, okay, good. I mean, just stay away from Seattle for a bit. I feel like a lot of stuff has happened there, and you don't want to be caught up in it.
Ugh, so hard to get in, so hard to get out.
I mean, it's the traffic, right?
If if I didn't make a ton of money working there, I'd never go near the place.
Yeah, you heard about the thing that blew up like last week. Was it last week?
The mountain.
Well, there was the mount. Well, which one? The mountain and the place that was the department store, the abandoned one.
Ugh, this place is just cursed. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna settle down in like a couple months, but I don't know. Like, who knows what's going on? FBI crawling. They probably have some weird secret. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Gosh, we need more of them. Finally, someone taking charge and enforcing the law. Gosh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with. I'm just not gonna like fight this person on that. Basically,
Here's your phone. Just go ahead and program your number in there. I just hid in my passcode so you can just pick your number.
thanks so much. Where are we? How far are we from Seattle?
You are about 4 exits north. So
Stay
not
away from.
very.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the phone and get the fuck out. Stay away from Seattle. Bye.
They kind of look at you quizzically but smile.
Okay. I'm getting out.
Neo sits there hunched over the steering wheel.
All right. I got
The
the
yellow
phone.
Subaru.
You don't feel anything weird or anything at all?
Everything's weird.
I mean, I know like you're weird, but like nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, you did drink. Well,
Can't
Jessica
can't
marked
feel
you, but
father, can't feel Jessica. Father is gone. Jessica, I thought she could find me, but she hasn't come.
well, if she gets out of there, she can find us and maybe we can work together. Maybe plan ahead this time. I don't know. But who knows? She might not make it out alive. I feel bad for her. But, I don't think we can save her anyway.
Okay.
Well, let's get out. Let's get out of here. Let's drive north. I need to make some calls. These are the calls.
Canada. And he steps on the accelerator, peeling out of this Verizon wireless parking lot.
Well, we don't necessarily need to cross the border, but we gotta just be as far up. Like we could just travel east from there because I feel like they're gonna do security checks when you get to the border, and we are not equipped for that. So
Yeah, just tell them to let you in. You're fine.
No one mistrusts Americans like Canadians. Just throwing it out there.
yeah, we will just head east the moment we hit the top or something. We'll see. East to Chicago, you know.
Wow. What a coincidence.
You head north. Your phone boots up. It takes your new phone number in it. Are there any calls you would like to make?
I have to make 2 calls to my 2 touchstones that I have never talked to the whole campaign because they would get destroyed. Um, I will do that. I would like to first call my friend. Let me load up my contacts. 'Cause I to get their names. Ali, the cafe owner.
Hey, honey.
You're
People are
you're
worried about you.
yeah, you're alive? I mean,
Yeah?
not that I was expecting anything, but like Seattle is
Oh, we're just here at the cafe. I locked the doors and closed up.
you didn't do any weird things last night.
Gosh, I can't remember. I woke up. I woke up here, just a few blocks from the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, they
It was
got
a crazy night. It was a crazy night.
but at least she's alive as far as I can tell and safe. Anyway, um, well,
I saw this guy. He woke up next to me. He was like, there was like blood all over him. I don't think he was
wow.
hurt, but anyways,
There was no blood on yourself. You know what? Forget about it. Like it must have been a gas leak, okay? Like a Seattle-wide gas leak.
oh, okay. So when are you coming home? When are you coming back to the cafe? You coming back to your apartment in a week and a
Yeah,
half?
I mean, I just have like a family emergency and I just needed to like skip town for like a
Those
short
assholes? Who gives a shit?
well, I just wanted to watch them slowly. You know what? No, you know what?
You don't owe them shit, okay? Lydia's gonna get you a
Yeah,
green card. You don't need that.
I mean, well, I just got to check up on and see really what happens. I'd rather be in the loop than out of the loop. So I'll be
They weren't
out.
out like near the mountain fires, were they?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But yeah, look, I'll be gone for like a couple of weeks. I just wanted to call to let you know. And yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Um, take care of yourself. Don't
yeah.
don't don't let any of those loonies out in the boondocks get to you.
I feel like that already happened, but you know, um, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. If you're not home in 2 weeks, I'm calling you president. Okay.
Yeah, look, I'll call you like once a week. Don't worry.
Okay. Love
feel-
you.
Yeah, you too. I'll turn off the phone. Now I feel like I want to call Iris's contacts to say goodbye for her because like this is so sad.
You don't have their number, sadly.
I don't have their numbers. I could call Iris's. Well, I don't know Iris's house's number, so
It's true.
yeah, I don't know Iris's house's number.
Iris does not have a landline, so
Yeah,
No.
you would not. Like, who needs a landline when you've got, Um, I'll be calling my next contact. I mean, I can talk to them again if I have something to say again. But I'll call the nurse. I should have called them that night, but we were too busy getting chased. Okay.
the phone picks up after about 4 rings. Mary?
Rick. Okay.
Gosh, I'm glad you called. We are fucking crazy busy.
Yeah, I like.
You're okay,
I'm
right?
sorry.
You're okay.
I'm fine. There's a lot of people in the hospital.
Oh my god. I've never seen this much blood, and I work around blood every goddamn day.
I'm glad you're fine though. Like, I know we haven't talked much since I finished healing from the bottom surgery. But yeah, I just wanted to call. I wanted to check up on you.
Gosh, things are rough here. The whole Harbor View. I don't know
Are they
what
really
happened
that,
on the
like-
17th floor.
17th floor.
They just hauled all the cancer patients down into the morgue. I don't know what kills all the fucking cancer patients in one night.
God.
With so many
That's kind
families
of-
in here.
Have you heard anything from what was the place that blew up? That I blew up.
This place is full of burn victims.
Well,
Seattle's a war zone. I
all right.
deal with
I know-
gunshots every day, but this is like, okay. I'm sorry. What happened to you?
I don't know.
You don't
I'm
know?
not Oh, to me?
Yes. What happened to you?
I've just been busy, like,
Oh gosh, you don't disappear like this. I thought
Yeah,
somebody I thought you got too pretty one night and somebody put you in a fucking trunk. I've been calling the cops, but they don't do anything.
yeah, well, okay. I mean, I know it could be scary. It's something that could have definitely happened, but I'm safe. I'm fine. I'm sorry I didn't call much earlier. It's been like, how long has it been? Like a week?
Week and a half, Mary.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. Sometimes, like I was starting my new career and like, things get busy sometimes. I wasn't prepared.
I saw you put on a show at the Starlit Lounge. Like you've never done that place before, and you just like popped up overnight. Like I just heard about the show after the fact.
Yeah. Like impromptu scheduling,
Impromptu schedule. You can. Okay, I'm just a nurse. I don't know how show business works.
Yeah, you don't. Anyway, you have plans of like getting out of Seattle?
No. There's not even shifts here at the hospital. Like we're all here. I slept in a cot the last 2 nights.
Oh my gosh. And nothing strange happened last night to you?
Everything strange happened. A ton of people with like blown off body parts and burns came in. The riot? Fuck. Yeah. Everything's fucked. Mary?
Burns last night. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look. I'll be okay. I just needed to call to tell you that I might be doing some micro touring. Like it's a new thing that we do now outside of Seattle. So I'm gonna be I've learned my lesson. I'm making a new lie. Um, yeah, I'll be out of Seattle for like a few weeks.
Okay, I'm just glad you're safe. I don't have to worry about you.
Yeah. Thanks for taking care of me for those months that I was recovering. And yeah, I'll call you. Don't worry. Like I call you like once a week or send a
Hey,
message or
you
text
can
every day. or
always come back to Seattle, wherever you go.
That's nice to hear. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to have seen like another Filipino and somewhere like in the healthcare industry. It's a bit different, like when someone like that takes care of you.
We're growing. It's a small
Yeah,
army
like
of us here.
absolutely everywhere. Bye, Rick. Stay safe and try to like not look people in the eye or like I don't know. You know what? That's weird advice.
Okay, that's weird. Oh shit!
Okay.
This guy's convulsing. I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. Okay. He hangs up.
All right. I'm gonna look at Neo, and guess we just drive north.
Rick is friend.
We what?
Rick is your friend.
Yeah. You probably have friends. I don't know if you remember them. I don't know. You know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We've got some. Well, when we get out of here, we'll have time to figure your stuff out.
Yeah. We have time now. And
I'm gonna
you
like.
guys are speeding north on
Yeah. I will text Tier and Iris though again. Like question mark, question mark, question mark. I
Tier
will
and Iris,
say
you have a new phone number up here in
Yeah.
your phones.
and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do while I'm on this ride. I'm good for now.
Neo and Mary rapidly approach Canada, possibly considering an immediate button hook to the right and into eastern Washington through tiny mountain roads that will close very early in the winter. They are not the main thoroughfare of I-90.
I mean, if we have to stay somewhere, it's fine. As long as it's not in Seattle tonight.
One can only hope that there is a sufficient blood supply wherever you stay. Iris,
Yeah.
we last left off with you rearranging the prince's furniture out in her front lawn.
It needed to be done.
Iris, dear, if you're done, we need to get ready.
Right. We have to find her though. Like, do you have somebody out looking for Tyr?
I do. But I don't think that will be necessary.
If you say so.
I think there is no way that she would ever abandon a creature like you.
I don't know.
You are too lovely.
Oh, thank you. You're right. You said that you had a dress coming in for me. Is it inside?
Of course.
Okay, great. I will
She
head
nervously
in.
brushes her hands off on her apron before
Mm.
touching the door handle
Okay.
and allows you back into the house that still stinks of vitae.
Oh gosh.
I say stinks, but it doesn't really bother you that much.
It's just messy.
It is. Oh. I'm going to get my gloves.
Good plan. Did you hear back about if we were moving the party?
Oh, we are going to have to move the party. Gosh, 1,000 things to do. Would you be a dear and get ready? And I need you to head downtown. I was going to go and pick up the hors d'oeuvres. Would you
Sure.
be doll and do that for me? I am going to secure a new venue. Meet me back here as soon as you can.
Mhm.
The bathroom is over there, and my closet is available to you.
Wonderful. Anywhere specific downtown? Do you have an address? And I don't think I could take your car, so I'll probably have to go borrow somebody's, but that's fine.
Oh, the office. Good old Takeshi Pharmaceuticals.
Right. Am I picking up Scipio to come with? I could get him some books. I did promise I'd get him some books the next time I saw him.
If he chooses to rouse himself, then he may
Wonderful.
ride with you. Be polite.
Always.
Remember your etiquette. And don't get too close to him.
Of course not. Have a whole car for him. Yeah, I'll head out as soon as I'm done getting ready.
Lovely. At this point, she's reached underneath the kitchen sink and has snapped on some heavy-duty, bright yellow rubber gloves.
Good. I'm gonna speed get ready. I'm just gonna get a whole car, guys.
You march over into the bathroom. There is a whole assortment of tools and supplies to get ready.
Wonderful.
In the closet is a long, neat, evenly spaced, but tightly packed row of identical yellow dresses.
Great. So same outfit I'm already in. Perfect.
You're welcome.
Love it. Fine. I'll take a quick shower. She'll get ready and put a new one on. Gotta be fresh, you know.
It fits lovely.
Mm-hmm. Very similar to the thing I was just wearing.
You hear the sound of ripping and tearing just outside in the living room. Glue and staples are being pushed to their limits and then slain.
All right, well, I'm gonna head back out. Go see what this new car situation is.
Oh dear, you look amazing. The
I
prince
feel much
is
better.
on her knees, ripping up the carpet, spiraling it into a tight roll, and marching back towards the living room in the last of the states.
Hmm. What are you going to do about the ceiling? I mean, she got it all the way up the wall and...
Oh. There's no time. I have to leave it like this. I have to leave it like this. I have to
Are
leave
you
it like
sure?
this. I
I almost
am-
feel like I can't leave with it like this to get the hors d'oeuvres.
Oh. I'm going to love you very quickly. We have to get the hors d'oeuvres, and I have to prepare the party.
Right. Oh, are we having it here?
We are having it next door.
Hmm.
I just wanted to get the fluids up before we left.
Makes sense.
I have summoned the Banu Hakim.
Mhm.
They will
But
take
they-
care.
Oh, all right.
Something has happened to our escort. I fear that that something might be your old friend, but that can be dealt with later this evening. I feel unprepared.
At least I was able to give you some things. Help out a bit. Did you want to hold on to those phones, or should I keep them in my bag?
Oh, I will keep them. That's fine.
Wonderful. Less to carry.
Is there? She rips the last section of carpet up from the hallway,
Hmm.
tearing it with her bare hands, and hoists the carpet in a roll underneath her arm, grabs one of the masked figures, and stands up in her heels. I'm just going to make a pile in the backyard for now.
Hopefully no one looks out there and
They
sees it.
should be. They should be. Oh, if anyone around here sees it, I'm sure they will assist me in dealing with it.
That's true.
I should get a work party going. We can just have a nice little garden party with shovels.
Could be fun.
It will. I should make lemonade. I don't have time. I do not have time. I have to leave it like this. I have to leave it like this. Okay, I'm
Well,
just
you
going to put this in the backyard.
Mhm.
At that point, you hear a horn from a vehicle.
I think that's my cue. I mean, if you have time, I think the lemonade's a great idea. Would really add to the party.
Lemonade. The kindred. They will not appreciate it, but I could get the garden party started. Okay.
Yeah,
You should go, young lady. You should
I will.
go. You
I
should go.
will. And we can plan the garden party when I get back.
Okay.
Right.
She turns towards the
Oh,
sliding
wait.
door at the back of the kitchen. She smiles at you because she has no arms to wave with. One is
Mhm.
carrying a body, and the other is carrying a roll of carpet soaked in blood.
Great. I will head out the front to find my new ride.
The black Suburban is already out front, and a familiar face greets you.
Oh, I'm so excited. Which one?
Alejandro opens the door.
I'm so excited. Good evening, Al.
Iris,
Are we riding together?
I am driving.
Wonderful. Is it just us?
No,
Oh.
we have additional security.
Same car, or are they taking their own?
As you sidle in to the car, the back seat's full.
Oh my gosh. So many of them. I'll give them all a wave.
They turn and look at you, but do not wave.
So sorry you all had to leave the water.
Suits and swords and dour faces.
They look great.
Alejandro gets into the driver's seat,
Mm-hmm.
looks to the passenger side where a brunette sits. Charisse, did you let them know that we have Iris and we're returning to the tower? She just looks at him and nods.
I have to sit in the back. Ugh.
At this point, I need a professional riding shotgun. Your job is to just not get hurt, survive, and make it to Elysium.
Well, hopefully we can do that. I don't know if the prince told you everything we need to do. I have to stop by a store to get some books. It's for Scipio.
Store?
We don't want to upset him. You know how much he loves his novels. He was on his last one when I saw him a couple days ago.
He has so many. Like, okay.
You can come in with me, Al.
Oh, I will. I will.
Okay.
They pull out into the identical rows of perfect houses and lawns. Driving onto the main streets, hitting the lights, waiting patiently. And then to I-5. Just at a shopping mall before the main highway, there is a dying Barnes & Noble bookstore. Once proud edifice with an empty parking lot. The Suburban is parks in the handicap immediately adjacent to the door. You will stay. I will go. Come,
How
Iris.
will you? Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say I need to be there to pick out the right books. Whole list. Let's go.
The two of you walk in.
I'm gonna grab his arm.
He stiffens up when you do that. Looks over at you quizzically.
What? You don't like it?
Iris, you have not been a kindred for very long, and it shows. It's sweet. You pass
take
the
that as a
cash
compliment.
registers, and the place is empty except for maybe one or two people milling about this massive bookstore and two old men playing chess in the cafe.
Let's start looking at the paperbacks. Just loading up a basket.
Oh, they are legion.
Mhm.
All of these books waiting for their chance, hoping to be picked
I'll look at them all very carefully as I talk with Al.
before the lights go out in the store.
Oh, good.
I meant that metaphorically. The lights are still on.
Oh,
It was
We're
more
all
a
in
statement. That was
Oh, the
more a
Sombra.
statement about the financial situation of a
Mm.
Barnes and Noble's bookstore.
I was
Like,
ready
we-
for the Lasombra to make
You're all
a
the
return.
Lasombra. It's like, but we got rid of the Lasombra. Nathan.
There's two more.
Problem.
They came back.
Get 'em.
They heard about us.
I'll get 'em.
Mary might catch up to them in Canada.
Yeah. If they can get to Canada, so can you.
Yeah, very true.
So, Al,
Iris?
your boss talked to me yesterday. He said that you were in some trouble for helping us out. Might
I
give him a
have
little
to
nudge.
drive now, and I should not have helped you out. I should have brought you to Elysium. Should have,
Are you saying that we're not friends?
we are friends, but I should have put your girlfriend in a trunk.
Well, I think we could keep being friends. I don't know where she went, but if it was just us, I could probably find her with you, and then we could leave. Your boss really sounded like he was getting ready to put you in a box. It wasn't just going to be just driving.
Iris,
Al.
you are going to Elysium. Your girlfriend will be put into a trunk and taken to Elysium at some point, sometime, somewhere, very soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if Sartori puts me in a box, I'm sure it will only be for a year or so.
I don't know. He really didn't seem happy. I don't even know if he made it. He wasn't doing so hot last I saw him. It's pretty rude.
He is very upset and very much still in the realm of the leaving.
Hmm. Well, can't blame you for that one. I didn't do that either.
You didn't?
No, I was just standing with him, and he threw me off the boat with this. I'll show like the little not completely healed slash down me. I was just trying to talk and have a nice conversation with him.
You are lucky that is all that happened. You showed him a black stick.
I didn't. Why do you keep thinking it's me? I helped get pieces of it out.
He is not entirely convinced that you are operating in good faith, to say the least.
If I wasn't operating good faith, why wouldn't I have just run this morning when I got up and the prince was just mowing her lawn? I could have left.
Where would you go, Iris? We would hunt you down. I think
At
you
least
know
it'd
that.
be you. You can say hi again.
CP would hunt you down.
Yeah.
Everyone would hunt you down. That is the truth.
It's true. So Sartori was telling me that he's gonna make a battle royale happen tonight. What do you think?
It is his favorite thing to do. He thinks that the kindred of a society will watch a fight to the death and think that that is justice, and they will accept it, and that is because he is an asshole from the 14th century. And apparently, that is how things happen.
Doesn't seem like you agree.
Oh, I would just kill you.
Oh. Me personally?
I would kill your girlfriend.
Mm. So, what do you think, Al? Am I going to get out of tonight fine, even if they don't bring her to Elysium? What do you think of this one? I'm just going to hold up a romance novel.
I think that if it encourages the kind to procreate, then there should be many of these. And there apparently are.
It's a whole section. You know, they come out with like one of these every month per author. It's crazy.
That is insane. I wonder, is it worth it? Are they paid well? I mean,
They have to at least get a bit. But honestly, it's all the same at this point. They can probably just plug in new names and people would still love it.
I suppose someone should put these poor authors out of their misery. If I get some free time, I will end them, and it will be a mercy.
I can go with you.
I will make it my mission to end them because I think they have done such good work that they deserve to rest.
They deserve a break, right?
They do. They do.
Yeah. Here, we should grab a couple for you so you have their names.
Yes. I will need one from each author.
Perfect. There's so
It's
many.
a side quest.
I should get you another basket. Hold on.
Okay. He takes the basket from you and holds it.
Yeah. I'm
Kinda
gonna go
like-
get him his own basket.
Shovels his sword to the left, like just kind of nudging it out of the way so he can hold the basket comfortably.
I got him his own basket now. Gonna be in this bookstore for so long. So one from every single author, right? Just for you.
Let us at least fill a basket. I will come
Got
back for more later.
Okay. You better invite me.
To the mercy killings?
That and the bookstore.
Ah, yes, the bookstore. Okay.
What? I can do both. We're friends, right?
We are friends.
Why do you say it like you don't believe it? Ow. Come on. Just gonna start tearing up a little.
Iris,
You
you're
just-
very charming. You're very
I
charming.
spent so much time with you, Al, and you just
Iris,
really hurting
Iris.
my feelings right now.
Go ahead and roll insight and wits for me.
I have no insight. That's fine.
I'm people
0 insight.
blind.
I might be able to see your soul, but I can't see your emotions.
Cannot read this face.
You are welcome to use Scry the Soul if you like.
I might have to. So I only got 2 successes, and you know, I need to know if Al is really my best friend right now.
I mean, we know what happens to your best friends. I'm just saying.
If he's my best friend, he's not going to make it very long.
They don't live too long.
Are you claiming your 2 successes?
I'm gonna do Scry the Soul, I think.
Go ahead and give me a rouse check to start with.
Will do. Hey,
Jesus,
I get
like-
hungrier. That's fine. That only puts me at 1.
He's a slightly younger vampire than. I mean, I guess he's like a lot younger than Sartori, considering how old
well, everybody's
Sartori
younger
is.
than hardcore, it kind of feels like.
Okay.
And he's like, I don't like these old. See, you know what? We should have invited him. Like, I don't like
That's
these
much
old
better.
vampire, musty, dusty roots.
He would love to join the spot with me. I think he might do it.
You know? That's a pretty good roll. It's intelligence aspects, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I get 4 dice. You know, I feel like I can use one of my 4 whole willpowers. Why not?
The knight.
See,
is
that
young.
was the right choice. That puts me up to 5 with a crit. Regular crit.
Ooh, with a crit, that does something.
Teaches me about my new best friend. Since the prince isn't really my friend. She's a liar.
Emotional state. Whether or not he is under the influence of blood sorcery. Whether or not he's committed diablerie. And a critical win reveals something unexpected.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. So emotional state to see if, you know, he's on the same wavelength as me.
Iris, he is desperately trying to pretend that he hasn't read every single book in this basket.
Oh my gosh.
His aura is a wave flowing from green to purple up the side of his figure. It's clean as a whistle. Man follows the rules and doesn't drink other vampires.
I'm proud of him. I'm going to nudge him a little more. Al, you are a liar.
Yes.
You want to go meet them, don't you? And just get autographs.
I would definitely like to talk to them before the killing. Yes. I would like to talk and ask them if there are more stories.
Well, are there any you don't have? We should get those. Let's find the newest ones to make sure you've read them all.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Put away his other books and get out the newest ones for my new best friend. You don't have to lie. You can tell me you like books.
Iris, I am so sorry. Sartori knows that someone has talked to the FBI.
Well, yeah, I told the prince that last night.
He is going to kill everyone. Everyone.
Because of what the ministry's doing?
He thinks that all of Seattle, all of it, needs to be purged. So many lies, so much treason.
This sounds like, I feel like we can make an allyship with Prince Mommy. Like, this is like, okay.
Yeah.
Prince Mommy's about to get her shit rocked.
I do not know. Cool. I'm very sad for you. I'm very sad for you, Iris. You must speak very well at Elysium. Maybe he will believe you.
You don't think he actually will, though?
Is Bianca coming?
I thought you guys already had her. Did he let her out?
The team got her, but not in time. She She dealt with them and went back to our home, we think.
So she went to your home just on her own? You guys
She
didn't
went to
catch her?
her
Oh,
home.
her home.
Satori does not want to go.
Do you want to go?
I do not want to go. If Satori just talked to her, maybe
Uh-huh.
he would not kill everyone.
Well, I mean, I know that somebody's talked to them, but we have this flash drive. I gave it to the sheriff, had one. I don't know if she's still around. Prince has one that has all of their names on it. They should be being dealt with. Would that make him chill out? Because I can give you one.
It's not that. It's that someone is talking to them.
Hmm.
It's good that it's very good, and that is something you should say. You should say that at Elysium, and he will see that you have helped, and that you should not be executed.
I don't think anyone's going to really agree to the whole everyone getting executed thing.
Yes, no one agrees to execution. Execution happens anyway. I don't know. That is normal for executions.
But if they find out before it starts, I don't think it's going to happen.
Do not tell them, Iris. I told you so you can be prepared and you will know and you can think
Well,
and plan.
What
But
if,
do not.
what if, Al, what if you just help me not end up there?
Oh no! If you escape, Alejandro will be in a box for a century.
I'm saying, what if we go? Both of us. Then you won't be in a box and I won't be dead. And we could just go right now to start finding your authors.
Iris.
Al.
You are young. You do not understand. We do not do this.
You could.
No, we cannot. No.
Come on. I want to turn on awe.
Go ahead. It is time for rolling. This is a tough one.
I know
This is
it
a tough one.
Babe.
I'll hold up one of the new books too and be like, we can go meet this person together.
I love the story, but
Come on,
But yeah.
Al.
this is a
Babe,
tough
they're
one.
all that willpower. Willpower all day.
What am I rolling?
Give me wits and manipulation.
With manipulation. Oh.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm conflating things. Manipulation and persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay.
You may add your dice for
My
being pretty.
my looks dice.
Nice.
I'm giving it to you just because of the romance novel skit.
Yeah.
Don't think it works on Kindred.
Hey, it might work on him. We'll find out. We're gonna re-roll
Oh.
some. Okay, I can re-roll up to 3. Let's do it. Good choice. Okay. Do I get to be fancy and know what I need to beat? Like Tyr gets to when she punches people?
I think we need to lower the expectation for that.
Dang. Okay. Right now I have a crit plus 2 more, so that puts me at 6. I'll leave it.
I cannot. You are going to Elysium. I will
Okay.
do this. I will do this, and you will not say anything about anything to anyone ever.
It's just
This
you.
is what I will do. I will give you something to help. That. And he blinks. He blinks and reappears, holding a cell phone.
What's this for?
You can call your friends, and he
Uh-huh.
puts it in the palm of his hand and passes his other one over top of it when the time is right. You can call your girlfriend and tell her not to come because she will be murdered.
Uh-huh.
Yes, murdered.
Is that all?
That is what I can do.
I already had a phone. I could just send her a message.
He holds his phone to you, and it is no longer visible.
Oh, an invisible phone. What, just call her while I'm not with anybody still?
You
Wouldn't
were
right
going
now
to
be the
bring
time?
a phone into Elysium without concealing it?
I mean, it doesn't have anything on it.
Having the phone will get you killed by itself.
Okay. Here, we'll deal with it now. I'll take out the phone. We can just ditch it here.
Perfect.
I'll check the messages really quick.
Question mark, question mark, question mark from Mary.
Weird. Yeah, let me just send her a message, I guess. Going to Elysium, don't come. Send. And
Everybody?
I'll take.
I think I did
Yeah.
have a text before that, like during like.
That was from
are
the
you
other
guys
number,
alive?
though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's all weird. But yeah, I'll just send that in the group chat. And then take the SIM card out, and we can just leave the phone. Just on one of the shelves. We don't need it. Someone can have it in the lost and found later. All right. Thank you.
You are welcome. If things will work out at Elysium, I
Promise?
promise. Promise.
Mhm.
Promise.
I just saw how fast you could go. You could just grab me if things go wrong. We can leave. And we'll go on our book tour. I won't even turn
I
the
hope that
K-pop
things
on.
go well and you do not learn about the Banu Hakim the bad way.
Hmm. Well, at least you're my friend. I'm gonna nudge him again.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get you your books and Sippy
Okay.
his.
Let's go. Let's go. Do not tell Sippy that I read these things.
Of course not. It's our secret.
They don't
I
want
do
to
not want to talk.
fanboy together. Like, oh yeah, did you read? Like,
You don't have to start up a
$600
book
worth
club.
paperbacks later.
A lot of paperbacks.
Iris, you are back in vehicle headed towards
Mhm.
Takeshi Pharmaceuticals.
And I bought his books for him too.
Oh.
Yeah. Just to show him my love.
Come on, Al.
You guys park out front,
No.
right
this-
in front of the tower.
It's still alive because I thought it was in the square that Mary destroyed.
Takeshi Pharmaceuticals is not. It is
Okay.
a few blocks north of the square that Mary destroyed.
Okay.
You can smell the cordite from here. It's acrid gunpowder smell of ruined metal is just in the air tonight.
Oh God.
There's no smoke anymore, but the road south on 2nd Avenue is completely blocked off. Flashing lights, barricades.
Okay. You know what that's about?
In the chaos of last night, it was not us. I have to think it was the Second Inquisition doing something.
God, they're so fire happy. Ugh.
They will not get away with this for much longer. One way or another.
Do you know what we're picking up? Should I just head up and then down to Sippy, just check on him, see if he's coming?
Do not you?
What? I've gone to see him before, Al.
No one sees Sippy.
I literally did. Why do you think I know that he wants these books?
Oh, I understand. I understand that I do not know how you saw him.
I was
Okay.
down and I went to his house, Al.
I understand, but you cannot simply just make an appointment with Scipio.
It kind of seems like we did.
Okay.
I don't know why you don't believe me.
Perhaps we can make a request with the attendant in the lobby. We've work to do. We must pick up the limousine and drive them back. And you must secure the roster.
Roster? I was only told there were hors d'oeuvres. Oh my gosh, she's having me do everything. What roster?
Kindred, some of them, the older ones, the Ventru, they like to know exactly what they are drinking.
Where's this roster? Is it upstairs? Is it down in the basement?
Oh, it should be with the receptionist. We are just going in, we talk to them, go out. We don't ask about Scipio because we don't want to die and we don't want to tell him about our reading habits because
I'm not
those
telling you
reading
about
habits are
yours.
private.
I'm not telling you about yours. I have to bring him his books that I bought.
Okay.
I didn't know you liked them until we went in there. I was being honest. I went in there for his books to start.
Let's go in. He holds the door to the glass structure open for you. And the two of you walk into the grand marble lobby. It's empty. Filled out very quickly of all of the office workers. They probably didn't come in today. What with the explosion and the riot and yeah, those are good reasons not to come into work. The attendant, steely-eyed, observes you both coming in, waiting for you to approach. He holds out his badge to scan. We have something to leave here for
Al?
the master, and that is what we will do.
I want to give it to him. It's a gift.
Scipio is out.
Out.
He left last night and didn't come back. I can hold this for you.
He's gonna come back here, right?
He has to.
Okay. Well, make sure he knows that it's from Iris when he shows up.
The receptionist kind of leans down and puts a little post-it note on it, on the basket. Are you picking up? She looks at both of you. I have the roster. And
Yes, I will
the
take
limos
that.
the limo's pulling around. She hands it to you. It's a whole stack of thick pieces of paper. They all have a Polaroid in the top left-hand corner. And right away, you see a problem. Looking up from the top left corner is the steely-eyed gaze of a bald-headed black man. You don't have to guess.
Uh-huh.
And that is where we're going to take our 10-minute break. Thank you for joining us. Go fix yourself a break or a drink. We'll see you in 10 minutes as we get these hors d'oeuvres wrangled into line.
No.
See you in 10 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad Iris made it, and we'll check in on Tyr.
Oh no, he broke.
He's back.
Oh no!
Oh no.
You're here.
again.
You're back.
Okay, you scared me. Okay. I made it, and maybe Tyr will make it too. Anyways, Iris, we last left off with you gazing down into the eyes of Tyr's foster father. As mortal as the day is long, he has found his way into this limo as an hors d'oeuvre
Of course.
for Elysium.
Things were going so well.
Alejandro nudges you. Hey, let's
Uh-huh.
go.
Where's the limo pulling up? Are we driving it?
Yes, I am driving. You will be
Oh.
shotgun now. The others are going to drive behind us in the Suburban, and we are going to make it happen. We are going to go to Elysium together.
Uh-huh. Hey, Al. What if
Yes.
I drive? I'm really good, I promise. I had my own car. It wasn't my fault that it got destroyed. It was all Malcolm's fault. He made some magic mist happen.
Totally subterfuge and manipulation.
It really is.
Hey,
She's
you
not
got
good at it.
You got to be pretty fucking good at it right now.
Oh no.
Given the previous conversation you just had with him about
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, if worst comes to worst, why don't we have a phone call in the car?
I think I'm about to have to call a friend.
Oh God, I'm gonna spend my willpower again. Can't do this way. Fingers
so you're
crossed.
down to 2 willpower.
No, I'm down to 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who
You know,
needs it?
Elysium
it was
has not
worth
started
it.
yet.
I know, but that's tomorrow. Well, next Saturday. I'll have 2 then.
Who
It's
needs more?
fine.
Not you.
It gave me 5 with a messy crit. We're fine.
You
Mhm.
you can drive, but I
But
will be there
uh-huh.
in the passenger seat. If you do anything,
Hmm.
if you do anything,
What?
I will cut off your hands. We are friends. We're friends.
That doesn't
So
sound
this
like a
is a
very
friendly.
good friend thing to do.
So this is me protecting you from yourself.
Doesn't sound like it.
But it is. It is.
No.
Okay. Well, do you want to drive or not?
I'm driving.
Okay.
So you have the keys. I'm gonna take the keys.
He flicks them at you.
Uh-huh. I'd like to get into the driver's seat faster than he can get to the passenger seat and lock the doors, hopefully, and go. If possible. That's my hope.
Okay.
I don't have blink.
You did just see this man blink.
I know. I'm not like running, but walking fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm not gonna like make it obvious that I'm
You just full sprint.
Give me composure and performance, please.
Yeah, I got some dice in that. Not enough, apparently. And I'm not using willpower again. Only 3.
Iris, you walk briskly. Your yellow dress flaring behind you. As you come out the door. He holds open the door for you, and you just plow right through it. That's
Sorry,
the normal
Al.
smile and nod that one gets from that. And you're at the door before he's halfway across the big cement plaza that separates the skyscraper from the street, from 2nd Avenue. You hop in, and he's walking around the car. You flick the lock down, and he innocently grabs at the handle, pulling at it.
I'm sorry, Al.
Hey, Eris, Eris,
I'm gonna go.
unlock.
Oh, whoosh.
I go. I would like to start driving.
Dexterity and drive, please.
His speed, like they can like basically keep up with cars, right? Like with celerity.
Jogging alongside. Come on, Iris.
He blinks his way into the sunroof.
Iris, come on.
Okay. That's pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6 with a crit. I have a lot of dice for this. I can drive.
How did they find Odin though? Like what?
Iris,
Furious.
you slam down on the pedal. 2nd Avenue is busy. It's 8:30 p.m. and Seattle is being Seattle. You are weaving in between vehicles at 60 miles an hour before any other thought crosses your mind, dragging the massive ass of this limo behind you. You hear the screams and panic sounds of the mortals in the rear compartment.
They're awake. That's all that matters.
Before you round the corner onto the turn on I-5, you feel a crunch. The car is pushed into another lane by the Suburban.
Oh, good.
You look to your right, and there is Alejandro
Ooh, hi, Al.
riding the hood of the Suburban,
Ooh.
sword out, looking at you. Or at least he is looking into the tinted windows of the limousine. You can see him. He looks pissed and very flustered.
Oh, sorry, Al.
You can hear a banging on the window behind you. The little sliding limousine door.
I'll roll that down.
What the fuck?
Who's yelling?
Hey!
What's your name?
You hear the deep baritone of Odin.
Oh, good.
Hey.
What is going on?
Do you know why you're in this limo?
I do.
What do you?
I don't know about these. I don't know about these losers.
Why are you here?
I think they're going to some sort of swinger party.
Oh my god. What do you think you're doing in here?
Same thing you are, I presume, going to get tiered.
Oh my god.
God. Climb up here.
He reaches through, and he's a big dude, but he's pretty lithe and thin. So he manages to work his shoulders through, but then his waist follows. He falls down in the passenger seat. Go ahead and give me one more drive and composure while you're talking and driving at 60 miles an hour in downtown Seattle.
Hey, we do what we need to do here.
Okay, let's see now.
I can't do as well as last time, so. Or maybe I do justice. Yeah, 4. 4's not bad.
Odin crawls up into the front passenger seat. We're going to Elysium, right?
Why the hell would we go there? She's not there.
Where is she?
That's where she was gonna go.
Okay.
Iris, by the way, Tyr's girlfriend. Nice to meet you. My God. Oh God.
Tierra's a girlfriend? It's nice to meet you.
If you hadn't showed up, it would have been okay. She wouldn't have had a reason to show up. Now she has a reason to show up.
Whoa.
How'd you even find out about this? My God.
Those FBI assholes brought me in for questioning, and they weren't doing jack shit. I could tell they knew nothing. They kept asking me about Takeshi Pharmaceuticals, so I I started coming around here. And they were taking volunteers.
Great.
And I knew that Tyr had something to do with this. I knew they had some hook in her. Those assholes out on the road near my property, they had Takushi Pharmaceuticals written all over them. So whatever party they're throwing, I'm going to it.
No, you're not. Why would you go?
Look, where's
If you're
Tyr?
I don't even know that. She escaped earlier. Do you want to give her a call, see if she's okay? I haven't had a chance. Pull out my invisible. I'll pull out my invisible phone and give her a call.
My phone.
Just holding air.
You dial up Tyr's number and hand it to him while you're driving.
Put it on speaker. Well, I'll push the speaker button.
It rings and rings and rings and rings.
Oh no, you're gone again. And it rings until
I answer, and we all reconvene, and we're all happy.
And Al definitely doesn't murder us.
My dad is okay, and everything's fine.
And everything is fine.
Everything's so great.
As long as I keep getting fed the drive checks, this campaign just keeps going.
I'll do it forever.
Raves a drive check.
No, don't drive check. You've already lost.
Dang it.
I don't know. Well, yay! I can't tell which.
On the final ring, you hear the crunch of metal and are greeted with the face of Alejandro, staring at you from your own hood.
I'll point to the sunroof and I'll open it for him.
Do you want me to go out there?
No, not you, Al.
You want him to come in here?
Yeah, that's my friend. He'll be fine.
He does not look like a friend.
Iris has lost her fucking...
Doesn't know what to do.
Body that dude.
I don't want you. You'll die if you run into that sword. No. You're not gonna go fight him.
I don't know. I can take it.
Oh my god.
We're literally driving. Oh.
I've seen sword nerds before. They ain't fucking nothing.
I'll never recover.
If you get yourself killed, she's going to kill me. Do you know that?
I ain't gonna get killed. He's gonna be eating asphalt in a couple seconds.
My God. What does feeding blood do to help him? Would that give him any kind of bonuses? Because I will give him blood.
It
right
would
now.
grant him celerity.
Well,
he will be addicted though. But
I don't care.
I feel like I gotta take a walk. I feel like I gotta go take a walk.
If he's gonna fight, I can't stop him.
Stop it.
He's choosing this man. I'm gonna do it.
Lose the humanity.
I don't know what to do.
It's like my only touchstone.
I could slam on the brakes and see if Al goes flying. Let's try that first. If that doesn't work, Odin can have some blood.
Then we'll end Tyr's humanity.
Yeah.
There's not much I could do.
Sorry I killed your dad. I let him fight on the hood of a car with a Hanu Pakim. You know, just
I'm
casual stuff.
sorry.
Ew, sorry.
I didn't mean to.
So we are
I'll slam
slamming
on the brakes.
We're
Yeah,
slamming on the brakes.
yeah. Let's see what happens.
I will just point out the obvious penalty for that. It's not that it won't work, because it very well might, but there's a whole car full of other Banu Hakim following you.
Yeah, it's a whole problem.
And at speed, you are fighting one Banu Hakim.
That's true.
In slowness, you fight many.
Hmm.
He can do it.
I will throw hands. This is a nightmare scenario.
It really is. You know what? I have a gun too. He can have my gun and some blood. And he can just shoot Al off the car. He can try that.
Oh, now he's really good at shooting. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my new plan. I'm gonna hand him my gun.
We'll tell
from
him
my
about
bag.
staking at least, you know.
There are stakes in there too. Okay, Odin, there's a gun in my bag. There's stakes in my bag. You can try to hit this dude. If you hit him in his heart, he'll stop. But you have to drink some of my blood first to make this a slightly better fight.
You can also have him like hide. Well, I guess he's visible now. No, it's tinted. It's tinted, so he doesn't know that Odin's there. Tell him to just like pretend he's asleep, and then when all is like unaware, then Odin can make a stabby stab.
You think Al's gonna not go through the windshield? I think he's coming in through the windshield.
I'm just gonna get comfortable. I don't want to be.
I'll let you
Odin
guys
can just
talk out
pretend
the
to be
strategy.
one of the. Odin can pretend to be one of the like oh, I'm asleep, whatever. And
Also
In the
swerve.
back.
What if you just swerve aggressively while Odin shoots or something? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Go
want him
off
to get
road.
out of the car fully. But
I
sure. I don't mind swerving at high speeds. It'd be great.
That's gone well for us, I think, every time.
I've only destroyed a couple cars.
Yeah. Jorgen destroyed that other car.
Yeah.
And I destroyed the other one. So Iris only destroyed like one car. I don't know, man.
if you guys get in a car crash, you're still gonna get everyone killed.
Actually.
Yeah. What if you can casually drive? Maybe Al will stop.
Remember, the goal is to not die. Let me remind you.
Actually. You think Odin can drive? I'll just stand up outside the sunroof myself.
I'll kill him myself.
And I'll use dread gaze.
Oh, hell yes.
See, that's my new, better plan. Okay.
We got there, boys.
Get off of the hood of the car, young man, right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like, we almost killed my dad, but not yet.
We still might. Okay.
Oh, 100%. I'm preparing emotionally.
Yeah. Odin, you have to take my spot and keep driving.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to deal with him.
We got... Oh, shit, you're going. Okay. Take that. Go ahead and roll just your drive.
Just drive. My whole 2 points. Yikes. Hey, I managed a messy crit.
Wow.
So 4. My whole 2 dice I had.
Spicy today, Iris.
You know, the dice have to help me one day.
Iris, you roll down the window and start getting out before the conversation is over. Odin immediately reaches over and takes the wheel and jumps over into your spot. And he seems to be... You guys managed to do it. You flicked on cruise control, made the swap. The Suburban is running right alongside you. and you step out onto the hood and put one foot on the steering wheel, and it chunks to the right,
Good.
fighting through Odin's grip, and the vehicle careens into the Suburban.
That's fine.
The two vehicles collide and scrape all the way up over onto the sidewalk. The Suburban's showered in sparks as it grinds up against a stone face of a building. The two of you are moving at about 30 miles an hour now, and you've stepped out onto the small hood space with Alejandro. Well, did Alejandro stay on the hood? It's a very good question, Dave. Glad
Really
you
good
asked.
Goes
question.
flying. And you're like, well, never mind.
And Al is on the.
There's
Al
a
is
bump
on-
in the drive. A little bump.
At least his books are in the other car. So
Not sure.
and that roll was for his books.
Alejandro sprawls. He manages to hang on to his sword, but he loses his feet. He's hanging on to the wiper blade on the other side of the vehicle, looking up at Iris now.
I'd love to use dread gaze on him.
And he is looking up at you with disappointment.
I know. We just had a moment.
Dread gaze.
Dread gaze. I'll do my rouse check. I get hungrier, guys.
Ooh.
You're getting up there, aren't you?
No, that only puts me at 2. Prince Mommy made me very happy. You know, she
Prince
made
blood
sure I was
is very filling.
satisfied.
All right, his composure resolve versus your presence and charisma.
Okay. 2, 3, 6. Jeez, my dice are going everywhere. It's another 5 with a messy crit.
Oh yes.
Not as good as it could have been.
With the crit though, like he might frenzy.
Yeah. He might
He
terror
might
frenzy. My
fucking-
favorite thing.
Fucking frenzy, my dude.
I love when they terror frenzy.
That's the good shit. Frenzy, my guy.
Go away, Al. Go on
I'll
our
follow
book
you.
tour later.
Al looks up at you. Black hair flying in the wind. And his eyebrows melt. They fold like a cheap suit. And he just falls. He lets go. The Suburban next to you runs over him.
Oh no.
You can feel the conjoined vehicles kind of do a little boop together.
Hmm.
And you are alone on the hood of
Mhm.
this vehicle.
The Suburban's not, no one's coming out of it, huh? Yet?
You guys are moving on the sidewalk,
That's fine.
scraping.
I'd love to roll for unerring aim to shoot out a tire with my gun.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is the first use
The
of that, isn't it?
baddest bitch in town.
It is the first use of it against a car. I've used it against, people standing around.
Okay. Well, I don't need to roll any dice, so you just roll firearms.
I did not get hungrier this time, friends.
That's good.
Yeah. That is what? Firearms. And what else?
Dexterity. I would say it's dexterity.
Oh yeah, that's totally dexterity this time. A lot of times it would be composure, but
What do
This
you
time
add for
it's
unerring
fast.
aim?
it means that she's rolling against a 1 defense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It means you do really good.
You can do this.
Yeah, no, I think my first unerring aim was throwing the pottery at Rachel.
Yeah.
Oh, this car is not doing good. Yeah, that's a regular 5, not messy crit. Just 5.
Iris, your gaze as you're like holding on to the hood, crouched down, climbs up to the driver of the Suburban, who up against the wall immediately jams the wheel to the left, forcing both vehicles back onto the road, and you stop endangering and maiming pedestrians in Seattle.
They really shouldn't be out after everything. They should just be at home.
The
Right?
2 vehicles come apart, and in that split second, you can see the young lady, Banu Hakim's eyes look at you and immediately shift towards the gun in your left hand. It's coming up and around for the split second moment when the front left tire comes into view. Iris just mag dumps into that wheel well, tearing up the rubber. It's not a puncture, it's the destruction of that tire. It skips once and is sliding on the steel wheel. And the limousine begins to pull away. You can hear sirens.
It's fine.
And that's where we're going to leave Iris. Tear.
Yeah, what's up?
You live in a much more terrifying, but in an odd way, much more peaceful world. It's just the grip of this creature and the pressure of the deep and black silhouettes as you rush through the water. You follow the bed of the river until it opens up and sinks down.
Oh.
Down further. Grows darker. There was kind of some semblance of moonlight where you could pick out the silhouettes where you were before. But even the edges of shapes seem to fade away. Not much time passes before you break the surface. It's odd,
I see.
unexpected, shocking even. You could feel the pressure of the deep, and you didn't really go up.
Mm.
Your hand slaps the stone floor. A big boulder, something like. And you can feel just a tiny bit of guttering orange yellow flame lighting up a cavern.
Am I still being held by the appendage?
You were heaved up onto this space.
Okay.
Next to you, a figure rises and heaves the young Banu Hakim next to you, still staked, eyes still rolling. She's plopped onto her side, looking away from you, like a wife who's angry at you.
It's valid. Hello?
There is no response. The flame gutters, shifts away from you.
Hey,
And you begin
I'm
to
new to the
hear
neighborhood.
a clacking, a chattering. Sounds like 1,000 legged.
Oh, we lost him. Well, this guy comes in and gives me a warm hug, as my friend would do.
Of course.
He's just here to be a good friend, and we embrace, and we join the Sabbat,
We
and
become best friends.
it's
Sorry, everybody. I think OBS Ninja has done an update that has overwritten OBS.
mm,
Okay. To the right of the flame, a figure emerges from the darkness. It's robed, tall, and it moves kind of like it's floating. It has no gait. You can see the redness of its robes lit to one side by the candle, and darkness to the left. Two children have come. They never go together, always alone.
He's the count, okay?
I love him. I think Tyr tries to stand, and I don't know if she's physically capable.
You lost your 2x4, probably.
I know. I've lost my stick. I don't know if the wall is near me. But I would try to stand up or at least get in. There's no advantageous position. There's nowhere good to be. Well, I did not come alone. I just kind of motioned to the woman. I didn't want to come empty-handed.
You are not kind. He steps out into the full light and extending from beneath the robe, shooting out like a bullet, is a many-jointed arm that extends and unravels, reaching for your jawline to grasp it. Fingers and thumb ridiculously long, curling around the back of your neck. You are kindred.
Yep. So is she.
And you decided to go for a swim in my domain.
Yes. I've heard good things.
My child. This little oasis north of the city is my domain. The rest is taken by foolish children pretending to be authority, pretending to be something that they are not. And you look like them. You smell like them. There is a part of you, I can feel it now, that still thinks you are human. Still lies to itself. No, you did not go for a swim. You did not hear good things. You came here because you are desperate. Why? What do you want?
What do I want? I want to rip this fucking city apart. Like, and I have. I ripped this place asunder. But I'm alone. And broken. And this is the only place I could go.
Well, is the city destroyed then? Are you finished?
No. No, I'm not done. So fucking close.
He pulls you in. The angle changes on the light. You can see his face. It's stretched out twice as wide as a normal human face should be. Pruned from the water, glistening and smiling. All the way to the edges of that massive face. You are not done. And you will not be. Until you are dead.
Dead seems like the end option for all of my current choices, so can't stop now.
Is this for me?
Yes.
The other hand unfurls, slowly this time, extending out from where it was curled up into his chest. It spears right through her shoulder and collects her up, cradling her to his mouth. His other hand holds you there
That's fine.
as he
I know where to
drinks,
go.
oblivious to your presence for a moment before he tosses her to the side. Are you going somewhere this evening?
Well, I've heard there's a party today. And
I do love parties.
I was told I have, as they keep putting it, a date with Elysium, and yet no one can bring me. But I think I would be willing to show up.
Then you should not go alone. Children, come. These shapes rise from the water. Two figures reaching all the way up, almost to the full height of the cave, 10 feet. They are made of flesh all the way around. But in a cruel joke, they are made into a lobster with a human face on the front. Just behind the neck and at the top of the torso is a cavity where the heart and lungs should be, that has been scooped out and removed. It is now just the resting place for two massive appendage claws. Their many legs skitter across the stone. These two, they have never been to a party. I have neglected them.
I'm sure I have a +2.
If I give you my children, though, none will survive. On one side or the other. My children, they will be victorious, or they will be victorious and choked to death on expensive suits.
I understand. I'm not picky at this point in time. I mean, I can also hobble after them and give them a good thumbs up, but
He looks down, noticing your missing leg for the first time. Oh, you have already begun this evening. Well, that will not do. He holds you up in front of him, lowering down to his torso. The robe falls away, and you can see the rest of his form. He stands on 4 legs, all of many joints. And you realize now that he's stooped in this cave. He can't extend to his full height. The legs remind you of the grasshoppers that followed you up. Up from there, in what might be his original torso, are 2 still human arms and human hands. Perhaps the last thing that anyone could identify as still a part of mankind and attached to him. The 2 hands reach out for your stump.
Huh. Stump's not going anywhere, so
They grip it gently, holding it for a moment until the thumbs press down into the bone, and you feel the most awful pain that you have ever felt. The worst kind. Bone pain. Your body is a tuning fork for it. It goes everywhere. But it grows. It grows, extending out like an upside down tree branch. Like it doesn't quite 100% know where to go. But the main trunk erringly reaches down, balls up into a joint, and continues, all along the way leaving spurs. It continues to another joint, which balls up as well, all the way leaving spurs, ending in a long, thin, spurred foot that is nothing like a human foot. He sets you down. And you're on 2 legs. It's folded up to keep you at more or less your normal height. But the distances aren't quite perfect. You'll have a limp. But the leg can unfurl. And lift you. And it feels strong.
fuck.
Not
This is
my best work. Very
to me it's
hasty.
incredibly generous.
Eh, perhaps you can be taught the true path. You are the first to thank me. I have given many gifts, but no one thanks me.
Yeah, I like flesh crafted Bianca's husks, and she was like, "What
I'm
the
such
fuck are
a
you
nice
doing?"
guy. She like motions to the leg. Didn't cross my mind not to thank you.
I am struck. But you have places to go, and elders to slay.
That is currently my favorite activity.
Go then. My children are faster than me. I will watch from the water and join you, perhaps.
I would honestly love nothing more than to see you in action. But I understand.
I have dreamed of the night when there were no more lords of the Camarilla in my domain. And it has come.
If you're interested and available, Prince is all yours.
Go. Take
Mm.
her. One of the children starts moving into the water, and the other reaches towards you, holding you in the same way.
Let's go, lads. Let's go to a party.
They take to the water, and their huge lobster flesh paddle propels them and you into the darkness and back into the deeps. And that is where we're going to leave it tonight. Thank you for joining. We are, well, someone is going to Elysium. That's definitely
baby.
happening.
Yeah. So
Iris
I'm in.
and Odin are in a car chase.
We're
don't
doing
come
well.
to Elysium. I text you, don't come to Elysium. It's switched.
Just a circle.
Have a lovely evening. We are the Dice Cult, and we have many shows, and we love getting to tell you a story here on In the Last Remaining Light. On Monday nights, we have a different kind of show with less bone horror. Not a whole lot less. Not a whole lot
Just
less.
a little less.
Just a
Maybe
little
a little
less. It is a Nordic D&D game led by Jillian.
Hey guys. If you'd like to join us on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we play Dungeons & Dragons 5e on the Backs of Gods, which is a Norse mythology-inspired game. Currently, the party has just successfully completed a heist requested of them from a crime boss who is definitely not a nasty man, and we all love. But currently, it seems a very talented detective is on their tail after said heist. And somebody has to deal with it somehow. And I won't say how, but it being D&D, I feel like we all know how everyone's going to handle it. So if you want to see someone get handled, you could join us on Monday.
And on Tuesday nights, we have Legends of Theia, which is another classic D&D 5e game. A little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more looting and slaying of gods, and just a good time to have on a Tuesday night. They are bi-weekly and they are off this week, but you can catch up with them and everything else over on the YouTube where our Wednesday night show is. Cordially Invited, which is kind of more of a fairy tale inspired, maybe a little bit of a Grimm's fairy tale inspired D&D show. And it's about a wedding with D&D players. So that is awesome. As much violence as you can pack into a wedding.
Going super well. Super good.
Super good. That is over on the YouTube channel where we put all of our videos up for your binge watching pleasure so you can catch up with In the Last Remaining Light, On the Backs of Gods, Legends of Theia, and Cordially Invited, all over on YouTube. We hope you'll join us next Saturday. We're coming up on the finale. I think next Saturday and the following Saturday are probably going to bring us to the conclusion of In the Last Remaining Light. Thank you for joining us. I hope to see you there. Good night.